So guys, we are back and guess what? No surprises, we're going to be tackling that concrete render today. Fingers crossed I can get it done. Well, I say I, but I'm not on my own because this week, Cameron's here.
Yo!
So our good friend Cameron's coming to give us a hand today. Well, I say us, Rasheen's away. She's in London today, working.
London?
She is down in London. So it's me and Cameron today. We're going to try, aren't we, and get that concrete off
We're going to do
room.
it. You know what? We have to do it now. I'm here. I can't walk away today with that not being done.
We could be here for till 2 in the morning, but we'll. Yeah, you might regret that.
How are you feeling?
When will it end?
Yeah. But it's tough now, all that concrete, as you saw last week. So we're going to try and get that tackled and see where we get up to. But I think if we get stuck in, I think we've got a chance of getting it done.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm just laughing because like, if we get stuck in, and I've remembered the last time I've helped out, I tend to take a lot of tea breaks. Protecting my decaf tea. And we tend to talk for a lot of the time.
We do.
So we really need to focus today, I think.
It's just plough on. But you feeling all right about the work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Be good.
Yeah.
He's like the dad I never had, you know? You'll teach him everything I need to know.
We do, yeah. Cameron's helped on the previous house we had. Very helpful. Helped all the carpentry, didn't you?
Yeah. Just like men doing men stuff, you know?
And we didn't do any demolition there, but really...
Oh, yeah.
So helpful having someone else to do a bit of the work and help out, so...
And what can go wrong? It's a demolition. I'm not going to make any mistakes.
What can go wrong?
Yeah.
As long as the house stays up.
Yeah.
So we're just going to quickly fill up the bird feeders, as is the first task I do when I get here. And then we'll get cracking, won't we?
Aw, he loves nature, doesn't he?
I do try. Yeah. I do try. Right, let's see how we get on. I've had all my fat balls, so I'm going to go and get a few more. Just thought I'd show you quickly. Are we nearly in spring? Are we close to spring?
It feels like it.
We're getting there, aren't we? It's a bit warmer. We haven't got the coats on, but the flowers are starting to come through. Some gorgeous, gorgeous daffodils. I've no idea what these purple flowers are, but aren't they lovely? Coming through the scrub there. So we'll see what else pops up in the next few weeks when the spring hits. Lovely stuff. Let's do the bird feeders. They'll be there in seconds. Seconds.
Let's do 2 hands.
He's run away. Come back.
Protecting my decaf tea.
Yeah, Cameron has caffeine, he goes hype, don't you?
Yeah, you don't want to see me on caffeine. Oh, it's this crystal maze mission that I have to do to get this out.
We did the crystal maze, didn't we? That was
We
fun.
did. And then I'll skip with my baskets. Oh, it's going to annoy me. What's the song?
Someone on ask, because someone will know.
What's that Snow White song? Just imagine I'm singing that.
Let us know in the comments if you know what that song is.
I love the birds. Birds and the bees. Where's this go? Oh. Is it this one first?
Yeah. There you go.
Birdies. Come get your food, birdies.
So this is what was left, and this is all concrete that you can see now. Cameron is full of beans, which is good because he's going to need them. And I got out probably my best purchase of this whole renovation so far. I absolutely love this thing. It's saved so much dust. Plan of action. I am going to tackle this horrible, weird cement render wall. And Cameron is going to be just to the side here, tackling the thicker concrete wall. So the one we think is going to be similar to the other reception room at the front there.
Oh, you said thicker? You're giving me the hard work?
Yeah, Cameron gets the harder work, yeah.
I'm supposed to get the easy stuff?
No, I'm afraid you're here for one day, so we're going to use you as much as we can. Okay? Let's get cracking.
It's just got to be on. You see that little hammer? It can knock sometimes, like if you catch it. And if you go to... And just tip it off that way. Yeah.
So Cameron's just done, how much have you just done? About 10 minutes?
Less.
And what do you think of it?
I'm flipping sweating already.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to have to take a couple of layers off.
Yeah. And the concrete is, it's just stuck to the brick, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't tell what is brick and what's concrete half the time. I'm just like, whoop, let's hope this goes well.
Tough stuff. So Cameron did indeed take a layer off, and then we just got stuck into it now. As you can see, it's coming away slow and steady. I wish we actually could work this fast. Took a bit of time, but once you got into a rhythm, it did start to come away quite nicely. This top right corner I'm working on here, I find very therapeutic to watch, and I think I've watched it about 10 times. The concrete wasn't quite as dusty as the lime stuff, which was kind of a bonus. At least it wasn't as dusty as the lime, but still just pretty tough to get off. How are you feeling?
When will it end?
I'm so glad someone else feels what I feel now. It's awful, isn't it? Yeah. You've done I have to say, a very good job.
I'm actually quite impressed with myself.
You should be.
Because, like, at first I was trying to, like, overly protect the brick. But then I saw you bashing away at it, so I was like, oh, I don't need to worry that much.
No, you've done a smashing job. Fair play to you. This one's slow and steady, but like it all is, and you get spots where it comes away. And can I just say, there was, and I'll try and find the comment so you know who you are, but somebody suggested hitting the wall with a hammer on YouTube to loosen it.
It's working.
And I do think it really helps. Yeah. So whoever that was, I'll add your little comment in here. Fantastic idea. Really think that is help. And even if it doesn't, it feels nice to hit the wall really hard with the hammer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the battery to charge, then we're going to swap drills because...
Are we?
Well, you can have the lighter one then.
Is the lighter one harder to work with, though? Is that why you're giving it to me?
No, I'm genuinely being nice. Because you've had that one.
You're gonna sabotage me because I'm showing them all.
So we were coming to the end of day one, just tidying up a little bit here. I didn't really have a clue what to do with the radiators. Do I take them off and cap them? Do I take them off and put them back on? Didn't really know what to do, so we just chipped away around them, and I'll figure that out another day. Also, good bit of fun because the following morning I discovered there was just like a slow leak where I'd knocked it with a bit of concrete. So another thing to fix.
Just hoping if I stay in here. He spotted me.
What?
I was gonna say, I'm just hoping if I stay in here and potter around with the cups and stuff, you'll think I'm busy and I won't need to take the concrete off.
No, you don't have to.
I think I was going to try and sort out today and get some plans for this kitchen, and then Cameron and Ollie can crack on literally with the concrete render. It's yeah. I have to go to work soon, so I'm like, get all dusty and horrible for like 2 minutes to leave. Nah. So we're going to have a little catch up with Cameron because he had his first day here at the house, and So I'm going to see how he's feeling and if he regrets his choices joining us on this project.
I think we should do this somewhere else.
We'll go outside. So I'm going to catch up with Cameron because he was here yesterday working very hard, I believe, or slash, not really. I'm joking.
I think I was. Thank you.
How did you find it?
It was definitely tougher than I imagined. I mean, you guys told me how hard the walls were to take down. I was like, it won't be that hard. It was hard. It's just so mad that that it should be such a simple job just because of the materials that were used. It's such a hard to chip it away.
When I did it though, it wasn't the concrete. I couldn't do the concrete.
Yeah, Shall we keep that in? Should we put this down like that?
Cameron saved the day.
Is that okay? Are we still?
Oh, there we go. That was funny.
I'm a professional.
How did it go?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. Like, I'm waking up today, I'm so tired. So, not as sore as I thought it'd be, but really achy. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't realise how weak I am. Because, like, the one job is, like, using the machine, but the other job's actually keeping the machine up. You feel accomplished afterwards. Like, you feel like, okay, started on that wall, taking that wall down. It spurs you on. So, yeah, I told Ollie yesterday, we'll get the whole room done, it'll be easy. You know what? We have to do it now. I'm here. I can't walk away today with that not being done. And I just about got 2 walls.
I know, that's the thing. Like, you look at it and you're like, we'll get all this done and that's it. We'll, complete one room and we'll move on to the hallway. And you're just like, actually, no, this room's taken us forever. This has been the most concrete in a room, so that's why.
Yeah. That's what he said as well. When we go on to the next room, if it is lime plaster, I'll be like, fuck, this is so easy, yes. So it's probably better for me starting with the hard stuff.
Yeah, it's like butter. You glide through the other one. It just crumbles all down around you. It's bloody fantastic. But
Oh yeah, you're rubbing it in, are you?
yeah, no. Have you got any wounds?
Oh yeah. So I've got a bit of friction burns there.
Ooh.
And I've got a blister.
Show.
So I've got a war wound. Could be worse. But
Ollie's a bit of concrete fell on Ollie's leg, and the lump. It's like a massive egg.
on his leg?
Yeah, it's awful. I felt very sorry for him.
You wouldn't know. He just cracked on.
I know.
gets all the things.
Cracked on.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
Easter soon.
Yeah, whereas when I got that blister, it's like, Ollie, I need a plaster. And then I had to replace the plaster like 3 times.
You're pathetic.
Okay.
So while we're out in the garden, I thought I'd show you the pond. And because it's spring and I'm seeing a bit of life coming back into this garden, I'm going to start like chipping away at it just to make it more manageable. But I think we need to start treating this pond. You can see the pond here. There is a bin in it there. We need to get that out. We just want to start chipping away at this whilst doing the inside. There's things I can't do inside and I feel a bit useless at the moment. But due to tools and the strength being the big one, I can't do what Ollie can do. So I'm going to chip away at what I can, and especially in the garden, and just bringing it to life, because we're not making this garden modern whatsoever. I'm keeping the little paths that are already here. I want to bring this pond back to life. So if anyone's got any like really great gardening tips or places, like sources that you use for help with gardening and ponds, please send them our way, add them to the comments, because I need all the help I can get with this garden. The most important things in the house are done. We've got the peanuts and the fat balls. These are for the squirrels, I reckon, and they're for the little birdies. It's so cute. He's obsessed with the birds, but don't worry, they are being fed. Ollie, do you want to tell us how yesterday went?
Yesterday went very, very well. Cameron was brilliant, as I expected him to be. He nearly got all of this wall done behind you, which is tough because that was the really hard concrete. And then we sort of tackled this one together. So fingers crossed, today we'll get the rest of it done. Just a bit of tool maintenance, my favourite thing. And your dad will love me for this as well. So I give them a little clean with any kind of damp towel.
That's a wipe.
Any kind of damp wipe. These are great. They're great for all this crud. And then you just give it a little wipe, a little clean. Get the crud out. Get as much crap out as you can.
Hey.
And then I get told off for putting that on the worktop. Dry that off.
Oh, that turning me there, actually.
Why?
Do you know why? Because it's dry. It's like a dry cloth on. Oh, it goes through.
And then we just grease up a little bit there. There we go. Back to the concrete. So quick stop just to show you, if you can see, this is kind of what we're exposing. So if you can see, the colour gradient changes, and these bottom few coarser bricks are a darker colour, and that's because, I know you can't feel them, but they're a little bit damp to the touch, and that's that rising damp from outside. No drains around the property, so the bricks are just sucking them up. And then, as I've said many a time, the concrete is not letting it breathe, and the moisture is just ruining these bricks. So some people have said, like people that have been around have said, well, the walls seem all right, but then you have this kind of thing, and oh, another spider.
Kill it.
No, I saved them. But they don't know you're trying to save them. Crawl onto my hand and I will save you. And come on! This is infuriating.
Just squish it.
Ah. There's an air vent down here which you can't quite see. You'll see it from outside, but that's like
Imagine if someone touched your hand.
that was blocked up,
Oh, was it?
so that won't be helping things. But you can get those lovely, nice gold decorative ones.
Yeah.
Would be quite good to maybe get. And then you can put a big cupboard in front of it
But
and block
what if it rains? Does the rain come in that hole?
No.
Would an animal come through that?
Yeah, very small one. Just thought I'd show you this. I love a gadget, as Rasheen knows.
Bloody hell,
Don't you?
it's
I love a
terrible
gadget.
for a gadget.
I got what are these called?
A dry zone.
A damp meter, moisture meter. You get the drift. So if you can see, this is why we took the concrete off, because this is, to my knowledge, what you call rising damp. So it's coming from the ground and then coming up, and you can see it's a slightly darker, different colour, and it kind of rubs off in a almost like a bit of a paste of brick because it's quite damp. So I know the concrete looks good, and people come around and say, "Oh, you don't need to take that off; it's fine." But this is why we had to do it, to take off the concrete so we can put the lime on and it can breathe. I'm so fed up of saying that. But if we look here, so for these you have two modes. So you've either got a reading for wood, or you have for buildings and brickwork. And if we look here, that is reading at 22%. Can you see that?
I don't know if it can be seen. Yeah.
So that's 22.8. We'll just do it in another little spot.
That's it, yeah. Oh no, 23.
23.8 there. And then the higher we go, you can see there, that's 15.
Oh, there we go. That's a low one.
10%, 10.7. So obviously we've got double the moisture at the foot of the wall, and then that's not great. Because a big thing I learned on that pointing course was, if anything's damp and cold, it won't get warm. So a damp house won't be a warm house. So if you can get everything dry, it's warmer. Cheaper bills, more efficient, all that eco jazz. And also you just don't want damp, you don't want mould, you don't want none of that horrible stuff. So that's the goal after I've repaired all these bricks.
So this is what we're going to do all day. Ollie's going to go around every single brick
I'm
in the
obsessed
house.
now. So the internal wall there is 8.8% internal wall.
But that looks drier down there.
And down here is 11.4, 11.5.
What
So-
should it be though? He actually doesn't know, so you're just telling everybody
No,
these numbers.
But
And you actually don't know what the
hang
numbers
on,
should be.
hang on, edit this out. How good is Google? You can just put in a random question and it'll be like, I know what you mean. Healthy brick moisture content is generally below 15%.
Oh.
Anything above 20% is considered high, suggesting rising damp. What did I say?
We actually don't have any over 20%.
22%. It's 22 at the bottom there.
Oh yeah.
0 to 10 is dry, 11 to 16 slightly damp, 17 to 20 moderately damp, 21 to 25 damp, 26 plus very damp.
Let's get this bad boy back down to 0.
We gotta go sub 10. No action needed at sub 10. So you see, if you just did the concrete, this is why it's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Love that phrase.
Because that is, can you see that? 7.7.
Let's have a look.
It's an internal wall, I know, but even here, more of an external wall, and that's 8.1. So you think, oh, that's okay. And it may well be, but in time, if you didn't sort the drainage out, and if you didn't have good airflow and circulation, if you suddenly got a lot more rain, that would just get worse and worse and rise.
Do you think it's the damp is just in behind it? Like it's just so that a house would actually crumble from the outside rather than the inside, because this concrete is like protecting all the damp, and it's like my foundation on my skin, awful underneath, but
Oh no, your skin's not awful.
you just laughed at me. And then my face looks really nice because it's got foundation on. It's hiding a multitude of sins.
I suppose in that context, you're sort of right, yeah.
See, my tips come in handy. What is it, tips?
Analogies?
Analogies. Let's go round and see Ollie. I do feel bad not helping out much this week. Oh, he's on the other side of this wall. But I'm going to have to head off soon. And I'm doing a photo shoot. So I need to get like proper ready. And the dust ain't going to be a vibe.
I was pretty determined at this point because we were so close to getting all of this concrete render off, and I was hoping that it wouldn't be as bad when we started upstairs. Interestingly, you can see the fireplace here was a touch bigger. You can just see the arch of the bricks in the middle of the chimney breast there. So no idea if we'll open that up or keep it the same size as this slightly smaller one. And we might not use the fireplace around again, but we'll definitely try and give it away to somebody that can make good use of it. Let's have a tidy up.
Don't miss that spot.
I think it's just going to end up snapping.
My golly for... So I had the genius idea of a wheelbarrow. Oh, so much more efficient. What would they do without me? It's working. It's also so much more fun. Yeah. See, you gotta find a way to make the hard jobs fun and enjoyable. Whew. Right, next one.
You want to swap?
No. Okay. It's because you know I'm having more fun, right? bad at tipping things out. Can't.
You're not having a good time with that.
It's because there's no like grips on the side. I have to say, brilliant idea with the wheelbarrow. Saves a lot of lifting. Saves the back.
I hope you're not making out that this was your idea.
No, I've just credited you. Not on your tipping skills though. So we have finally, after, what would you say between us, 20 hours between us?
No way, yeah?
I reckon yesterday and up until today.
Actually, it took a long time.
Not far, close to that probably.
It's been 84 years.
It feels like it. So we've got it finished, got this room done. Just gonna decompress now, quite literally, because our spines have gone like this.
Yeah.
This is where we need Matt. Matt's a chiropractor, by the way. Oh, how did you find it overall?
Definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. But then once you get into like the zone, you're just like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then today, actually I woke up today being like, oh my God, what have I signed up for? I'm wrecked. But then again, just got into it when I got here, you know?
I told Cameron it's like hair of the dog when you're on the drink. You just need to get back into the work.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you probably feel terrible.
Yeah, but I don't actually feel that sore right now.
He'll be back.
I will be, yeah.
And me and Rasheen got Cameron a little present, as he's been so good. One sec.
Did you?
There you go. Christmas has come early.
Oh!
There's,
They're not very fashionable.
there's some steel cap trainers, so,
No way.
so you can work here again.
They're steel toe capped.
Isn't that amazing? What a lovely thought.
I just thought they were cheap Nike rip-offs or something.
Yeah, close.
Oh my God, yeah.
No, because a bit
Yeah, they're real.
a bit of thing fell on your foot the other day.
Yeah.
So we thought we'll give you them.
They're not bad.
Go faster. Stripe things.
My feet look really big on that.
Hopefully they fit. Anyway, next week we're going to try and get downstairs finished. So it's going to be kitchen ceiling, the little hallway and the back porch if we can.
Yeah.
Will Cameron be here?
I'll be here.
That actually looks like a horror film with that chair there. I don't know where that came from actually. I haven't seen that. Weird. So next week we have two little helpers, Ollie's mum and auntie. They are going to come up and give us a hand around the garden and making the place feel a bit more livable and beautiful. We are also, never mind the beauty, we are also going to finish hopefully downstairs all together and take down the plaster and the render on the walls in the hallway.
So let's zip up at the same time. And we'll do like a hop at the same time, ready? So it's like a zip and a hop.
When do we hop?
So it's like a, it's like a whoop, yeah? Or should it be a,
Wait, hop at the top with the zip.
no, it should be hop and a zip. Ready?
Like that?
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're by the pond. I'm going to delete that, I think. That looks like a horror movie, doesn't it, with that little chair? Anyway, so next week we are